What's up, guys? It's Wednesday, December 4th, 2024. We're at the Bitcoin block height of 873,277. TikTok, next block. I hope you guys are doing well. My flu is doing better. I actually went out and took it for a test drive today and tried to DoorDash, and let's just say it didn't go good. You know, you think you're feeling good, and you're like, oh yeah, I'm back. My flu was like, nah, get your ass back in the house. So that was short-lived. But anyways, I don't know if you guys seen Chris from Fractal Bitcoin, one of three Bitcoin amigos. He did a live today, a 100K party. And as of this recording, because it went down, it went up to like 99,200 or something. And then it went down to like 98 something during the stream. But it was a lot of fun on that. I actually was trying to take a nap. And of course he does a stream, a live stream. And Joro was on there and everything else. He wasn't on the stream, but he was texting, so was I. We were chatting and stuff, having a good time. Chris is funny as heck, man. Every time Chris laughs, he makes me laugh. I cannot wait until Friday. And by the way, if you haven't subscribed to our new podcast, our new whatever you want to call it, we just have fun every Friday on the Bitcoin Amigos channel, Bitcoin Amigos, just like it sounds. Go over there and subscribe to that channel. And yeah, it's me, Chris from Fractal Bitcoin, and Jor from 88 Sats Radio. I look forward to this, man. I really look forward to it on Friday. I got me a couple new things in my equipment arsenal to try to be a little bit more, professional and stuff like that. But as of this recording, I just looked at the price right before I came on. It was 99,000 something. So we'll see. We'll see if we're going to hit 100K, if we're going to be 100K gang or not. But I want to talk about the hypocrisy of the left real quick, guys. I know you guys don't like talking about politics, but I just got to say this, man. I've been listening to these idiots today, these pundits talking, about Biden, because Biden put these people in a bad light, man. Again, Democrats feel like, because they can't talk about policies, obviously, because their policies suck. So they have to say, well, Trump is bad. They have to continuously say he's bad, and we're good. We're morally higher than them, than Trump and the Trump supporters and MAGA, people like us or whatever. But as you can see, that's not true. Biden did the exact opposite of what he said he wasn't going to do by pardoning his son. And you see all these these debates and people debating and the left-wing pundits and all that, just sticking up for him. Some of them are not. Some of them are mad about it. But most of them, of course, no matter what happens, they're going to stick up for these people. And this is why they can't win. I don't know what in the world the left is going to do in the next election cycle. Because if they don't change their plan, man, it's literally going to be a red wave all across this country. People are leaving the Democratic Party in droves. I'm not saying they're going Republican, because again, I'm not a Republican, right? I'm America First, and if our party, the America First Party, happens to take over the Republican Party, because again, Trump is not a typical Republican. He was a Democrat. He's a yuppie from New York City. He's a rich dude. You know what I'm saying? He was giving money to everybody when he was building stuff and stuff like that, because again, he needed donor money. I mean, he was a donor because he wanted different things to be passed, when he was building construction and stuff in New York City. So he's not a typical Republican. He can't run it with the Democrats, obviously, because Democrats are lunatics. And that's why so many people are leaving their party. And again, people think that politics don't matter and stuff like that. Of course it does. And I say this with a very sad heart when I say this, but our government is too big, man. It just is, right? You know how you know the government's too big? It's because the elections and the politicians and everything else are such a big deal, and we care about them so much because, again, the government's so oversaturated and big. This is why I cannot wait. And again, I love Bitcoin. Bitcoin's going to solve a lot of problems, but it's not going to shrink the government, okay? Let me tell you what is going to shrink the government. I think Donald Trump and his boys are going to shrink the government. I really do. I really think Kash Patel, he already said it. He's going to make the FBI Hoover building into a museum for the for the establishment. He said it. He said he's going to shut it down and take all the 7,000 police or cops, he said, law enforcement people, and put them into the public or private sector or whatever, and have them go out there and fight crime. You know what I mean? Because the FBI, let me watch what I say here. But and then I also think Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy, and with the Doge going on again, I don't like that name as much. Department of Government Efficiency. They're going to cut down some fat off the meat. They're going to cut some fat off the meat. They just are. So I think our government is going to be smaller. It needs to be smaller. Because remember, the government is supposed to be of us, for us, and by us. Right? It's supposed to be our situation, not the other way around. They're supposed to answer to us. And the people that we actually elect to be our mouthpieces, if you will. Because again, that's why we're not a democracy. And I'll get to that in a second. These people that we elect actually should be the people that run the government. You know what I mean? Not these shadowy figures in the background. And what a democracy is, or what a real democracy is when you vote on every single thing. That's why we have representatives in the House representing us. We don't want to be going up to Washington, D.C. voting on every little thing all the time. We don't. That's why we, hire them when we vote for them. And that's the only time it's really a democracy, is when we vote for them and our president and stuff like that. And then it becomes a constitutional republic. And that's what America is. It's not a democracy, guys. So, but yeah, I don't know if we're going to hit 100K back to Bitcoin. I don't know if we're going to hit 100K or not. Does it really matter? Yeah, it does matter. 100K is a very big psychological number that I think, is going to get a few people in. It's not going to get a lot of people in. It's going to get a few people in. Do I think it's going to, hit 100 and go back down? I think it might for a second, but I really think once we get 100K and we stay above 100K, I think we're going to escape 110, 120 pretty quick. I do. I think someone's holding down the beach ball underwater, and let's say the water line is 100K. Somebody's pushing it down. I think there's some people out here definitely have a vested interest, because you always got to look at people's incentives, and there's plenty of people that are incentivized not to have the price to be 100K, if you know what I mean. And I think that's being done on purpose. But once they break through it, because again, we've never had an asset like this that has that can't change the supply. You know what I mean? We just can't. The supply is stuck. Will we always have Bitcoin for sale? Sure, at the right price. People will sell it, but it's getting far few in between, because people are more open in their eyes for it. But there's still a lot of people that don't have it. But there's going to be a new generation of rich people in America, I believe, when it comes to Bitcoin, because I think being a Satoshi millionaire is going to be far more valuable in about 20 to 30 years than a regular millionaire is going to be. That sounds crazy, right? But are they going to be more rare than them? Probably. I mean, think about how many Bitcoins, Michael Saylor and BlackRock and all these people are getting. So, again, you think a million Satoshis is nothing now because it's only, $990 or whatever it is, or $1,000. Listen, man, get yourself a million Satoshis. And every time you get yourself a million Satoshis, make sure you use that as a one UTXO or put it away in one cold storage unit or whatever. Because I'm telling you, the value of that million Satoshis is going to be unreal. It's going to be unbelievable. So, not much today, guys. I'm sick. I'm feeling a little better. Can't wait till Friday. Thursday, what's going to happen Thursday? I don't know. But I'm stuck in the house. I'm still stuck in the house. So like I said, I went out for a little bit. I tried it. My flu said, nah, get your ass back in the house. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And again, guys, listen, being a Satoshi millionaire is going to be a big deal here in the next couple of decades. And again, this may not be for all of us unless you're, 20 or 30 years old right now. I'm 50. So we're not going to be able to enjoy it as much as the young people. But this is why I fought so hard in 2024 for my country, because it's not about me. It's for the people that's behind me and the people that died for this country and for us that are not alive today. 200 and almost 50 years ago, they laid down the foundation for us, and that's what we got to do with this wonderful money. We got to lay down the foundation for the young people coming behind us. And if you don't know what money I'm talking about, you probably haven't been paying attention. But just in case you don't, and for those of you in the back, here's a hint. It's the best way to save. And for me, the only way to save. And that's Bitcoin. I love each and every one of you, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace and love, guys.